Welcome to the Legacy of Nerd. My name is Daniel, and I am here at Big Texas Comicon in San Antonio, and I am here joined with the amazing Michael Irby.
Whatever problem you have with me, we settle it now. Because if you ever call me out again, shit on the respect I've earned, I'm gonna cut you into pieces.
How are you doing, man?
Whoop, whoop. I am fantastic. Enjoying San Antonio. This is my first day here. But yeah, it's lovely and having some fun.
Well, awesome, man. So, Mayans is, we got a lot of your cast members here, including the Sons of Anarchy here, man. Do you feel like the Mayans show has changed things for you as far as like career-wise, or things that, you know, kind of opened up more things because it was had such a huge reception?
Well, listen, I never did a Comic-Con before the Mayans. You know what I mean? And I'd already had a 20-year career, and I'd been working a long time. But this is that kind of show that just kind of resonates with people, and everybody that watched it felt like they wanted to be a Mayan. You know what I mean? It was kind of one of those shows. Yeah, it did change my trajectory. I mean, it's made it easier for me to get into the room. I don't know if it makes it easier to get a job, because if you do something really well, people think that's who you are, or that's what you do. You know, I have no gang affiliations. You know what I mean? I never been to, you know what I mean? That wasn't me. I was really acting. I was really, you know, pulling out some different stuff. But yeah, I get tickets places. I get things. I'm invited to golf tournaments and stuff.
That's awesome, man.
You know, and I really do. I give it all to Mayans, and it's been a great little give and take. You know.
Have you seen because Mayans actually has the cultural aspect to it, you know, as well. Do you see that now that you're coming to Comic Cons and people talking to you? Do you feel like it's had an impact on them as well as your fans?
Oh, absolutely, man. You know, I think. Listen, being an actor, first you're an actor, you know, but like, you know, being Latino and being in a show that is predominantly Latino, like I've been doing it a lot. And usually I was like the one Latino on that show. If I did a Law and Order, I was the one guy on that show. If I was on that show, I was the one guy, you know, but then being in a family on the Mayans and all Latinos, like you go to the Dodger game or you go to the Comic Cons and people are just like, bro, you remind me of my uncle, you remind me of my Tío, you remind me of, you know, and it's just like, it's really neat because this was like a show that was for us, by us, for them. And it's, I mean, that's why it hit, you know, that's why it hit. You can look past the fact that we were drug dealing gangsters and we were 1%er bad boys. You can look past that and see that we were a family, you know. I mean, me and Emilio, we see each other all the time. JD and I live close together. I see all the boys all the time, and you know, I'll know these guys forever. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Now you said like you had a 20-year career. You had multiple roles on different shows, like Barry, and you said Law and Order.
Mm-hmm.
What is one of the roles that you haven't had yet that you were like, man, I just want to sink my teeth into that?
I would just like to play a man. It doesn't have to carry a gun. Doesn't have to come down to some life and death circumstance. You know, for some reason, this face or people, I don't know why, but like all the characters, they have to get to this like end of the world moment. Like I just want to be the guy that lives. You know,
so like the movie with just the window into a person's life.
Yeah,
sort of thing.
yeah. You know what I mean? Like, whether he's a teacher or whether he's you know, a cop who's trying to, you know, do good. Just, you know, just like person who's being like, you're just peeking into that. And I've had different jobs like that, but a lot of the characters that I do, they find these ends that are just like, wow, it's always life or death, you know? And it's weird. My son's always like, are you dying again? I'm like, well, you know, Papa always dies, but I must do it pretty well. But yeah, you know, I'd like to just play a regular guy, you know?
I think that'd be awesome. And I think that's kind of like where the ultimate goal is. Just like, I just want to play someone that has like something going on in his life, but not like, you know, because a lot of Latino actors were like, you know, we're cast as the funny person or the gangster or the cop that grew up in the bad neighborhood sort of thing. Like,
no, it's a little stereotypical sometimes. I mean, I think I've always been able to kind of break that. Like, my father's black, my mother's Mexican. Mm-hmm. And like it's my facial structure or the different way I cut my hair. Like, I played Middle Eastern, I was in Flight Plan. You know, I played so many, you know, Brazilian or this or that. You know, I played so many different characters, and like, it's just, I just love what I do. I just love what I do, and if I ever get the opportunity, you know, like, you know, the one father I did play, I freaking kidnapped my daughters. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to be a dad, bro. I just want to be like a regular guy. But no, it's awesome. It's awesome. It's been a great career.
Well, I appreciate you taking time to talk to me. Again, you'll be here in San Antonio in the next couple of days if I get this interview up in time. Happens sometimes. But thank you. I appreciate it, man.
100%, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Peace.